Hi everyone, this is Donna Marie and I just wanted to talk to you today about affirmations and how to stop saying the I am and your name instead. So the thing is, saying I am this and I am that and I am this, if you think about it, why would you be telling yourself that I am? So you're trying to convince yourself around that I am this, I am that. And I found that I ams can sometimes work and sometimes don't work. They just depend on how you feel. It's really about the feeling, around the sensations that you're creating in your body, the emotions you're sparking, the senses you're giving, the visualization throughout the practice as well. Visualization is one of the most powerful law of attraction techniques, but it's not great just to mindlessly visualize and mindlessly just say I am this and I am that. You think about it, when you're saying that I am, it's like you are trying to convince yourself that you are, so you aren't actually that thing. So we have this whole resistance around what we're trying to create. Actually doesn't create it just causes more resistance around our goals and around how we want to feel. So I have recently been doing, instead of the I am, I've been doing the Donna is. And you can use this for your name. And the power of this is just incredible. Because when you start to say your name at the start of your affirmation, so for example, Donna is, it gets you to do it in the third person. So you're actually looking at yourself doing it. So it's like you would look up to someone like a mentor or a coach, for example, and they're great at what they do. They're so good at what they do. You really respect them. So it's the same when it comes to yourself, and you start to say your name. So try it and just see the difference. And the science behind this is that it really gets us to do this in the third person, to take a step back, to see ourselves doing that thing. So Donna is this. Donna earns this. Donna is this. And what you do is it's natural for your body and your brain to actually visualize that one thing that you're trying to create. So instead of saying I am patient or I am confident, why would you be saying that? You're clearly not confident because you're trying to convince yourself that you're confident. And then try the difference between I am confident and Donna is, or your name. Donna is confident. And it just bypasses the subconscious mind, and it enables us to access the subconscious mind, and it enables us to see the picture of that thing that you're trying to create without even trying to visualize. You know, I hear people say to me all the time, I really struggle with visualization. I can't do it. I just struggle with trying to even visualize. So this is a really powerful technique to visualize as well as saying your affirmation. And you don't just say your affirmation with emptiness. Say it with energy, because you're sparking that emotion, you're sparking that energy, you're creating that thing. So when you create all the senses and all the vision that you want to create and you want to bring into your life, this enables you to create with ease and with speed. And it's just try it. You'll be mind blown. It is easy, it's effective, and it's quick, and it's actually really fun. And when you start to see yourself as your higher self, so the whole time I try to say to my clients, you know, who are you stepping into? Who do you want to become? Are you that person? And they say, no, I'm not. And they have this huge resistance around ever getting there. And they think it's really hard to get there, and they have to cross loads of leaps and boundaries. But actually, when you start to say that Donna is, or your name, it makes it so much easier. So much easier. It creates with speed and it creates with ease. So the whole time you're not convincing, you don't have to say I am 100 times or write down I am 100 times. You see yourself in the third person. You see yourself, Donna is this, Donna is that, Donna is this. And it's just easier. So we can access the subconscious mind if we work through the conscious mind. So The subconscious mind works in imagery, and the conscious mind works in words and thought and, you know, actually logic. So when you start to say Donna is, you will notice the difference. You will notice the shift and how easy it is. And at first it's really different, and it's actually incredibly easy. But you're not staying with just the one affirmation either. You're really creating as much energy as you can. You are pulling as much thought into the process as you can. You're really feeling into all of your senses. You know, what are you wearing? Where are you? What do you even want to create? You know, most people just do mindless affirmations and don't really know why they're saying it, and it doesn't work, and it fails, and they give up on law of attraction, and it puts them off. But there's ways of doing law of attraction, and there's ways of not doing law of attraction. And actually, this is such an easy and simple technique that not only gets you to spark your emotions and your senses and your subconscious mind, because it bypasses the subconscious, but it just creates with ease and speed. You're not having to sit for hours on end trying to visualize this one thing. You know, we need ideally 15 seconds up to a minute to really start visualizing. And when you start having that conversation with yourself, you're rewiring your subconscious mind, you're reprogramming your subconscious mind, you're sparking that energy in your body. Everything is energy. Emotions are energy, emotion. So you start to really get energized, like Donna is this, Donna earns this per month, Donna is so successful with this, Donna gets this done. And, you know, it really starts to make a difference. I think people have this resistance, and certainly myself in the past, where I used to say that I am this, and I am literally trying to convince myself that I am that. And actually there's a lot of resistance. It causes a lot of obstacles, and resistance stops you. It blocks you from creating that one thing. And obstacles, again, are the same thing. It causes a huge amount of resistance, and it blocks you from even trying to create that one thing. Whereas if you see it in the third person, it just makes things so much easier. And it's just one of my daily routines that I really had to share with you, because it's so easy and it's really empowering, and you get to see yourself as your best self, and you are that person anyway, because you are seeing yourself doing it, and you are that person. You are your higher self. So it's really about stepping into that. It's almost like reality transurfing, and I'll talk a bit about that in a different video, but where you actually step into that person. You are that person. You're stepping in to that person. You know, you get out of yourself, get out of your own way, get into your comfort zone, expand your comfort zone. You know, start to really feel what it feels like to experience that you are that thing. You have that thing. You've got it. It's all about belief. And when we start creating more belief patterns, and uncreating and undissolving our beliefs that are negative, and our beliefs that are causing us obstacles, you know, it's really about shifting with ease, and creating what you want in your life the easy way. So I really love talking about one of the laws of the universe, and one of the spiritual laws, which is the law of least effort. The law of least effort is all about not doing as much as we really think we need to be doing, and just actually taking a step back and breathing, giving ourselves time to relax. And most people work with their logical mind. They think they've got to put a ton of action in. They've got to do this, this, and this, and this, and this. But actually doing more action sometimes creates more resistance, because you're constantly doing that thing. You're constantly grasping, you're clinging, you are grasping, you're creating more resistance, you're creating more obstacles. But when you uncreate that resistance and you're letting go, or I prefer to say you're letting be, you free up yourself and things are easier. Wouldn't you want to create a life from least effort, to be able to do less but actually create more? And that is really about when we use the power of, you know, the third person affirmation, that you already are that. We start to believe it, and then that belief creates that one thing. You know, that energy, everything's energy. So when you start to create energy in your body, you're creating emotions. All emotions have energy. When you start to create that emotion, you start to create that materialistic thing. And the more you're reprogramming, you're rewiring your subconscious mind for that success. And it's easy, it's simple. You don't have to try, you just say it. And if you've got a resistance around expressing yourself effectively or communicating with yourself effectively, then do something that gets you out of your comfort zone. Unfortunately, so many people just sit in their comfort zone the whole time. They don't want to have to sort of go out of that comfort zone because they just want everything to happen. But you still have to make some effort. But it's the law of least effort. So taking a step back, taking a breath, really visualizing on that thing that you want to create. Visualization doesn't take much effort. Visualization is really about just doing that effortless visualization. We're not trying to visualize, because when you start to try to visualize, we struggle. You struggle with visualization because you're trying. And it's when people say they're trying to let go, I'm trying to let go, you are still trying to let go, so you're not letting go. So if you just let it be, like the Beatles said, let it be, you're more likely to be able to ease and flow through life with ease, because you're just allowing those things to just come and go. You're not holding on to anything, you're not getting attached to anything, and you're detached. It's important that you're detached from things, you're not attached to the outcome, and that you just let things be, rather than clinging and grasping and attaching and we must have this and we must have that, and it just does not work. It doesn't work for anyone. You know, for years in my life, it didn't work clinging to things and grasping at things and being a control person. When we're in control, we're taking too much control, it causes more resistance, it causes more happiness. We're more likely to do things that we tend to stick to things that we tend to enjoy more than others. But actually, it's really about expanding your comfort zone, doing things that you might not necessarily enjoy doing, and it becomes easier because you expand your comfort zone. You've expanded your consciousness and you expand your awareness. It's all around self-awareness and, you know, using your mind in favor to help you. So most people say to me, I'm an anxious person. They've identified that they are anxiety. They are an anxious person. They've identified with it. And that's really destructive when they identify that they are that. Then we have to really uncreate that. We have to dissolve that. We have to let go of that. And we have to literally rewire the subconscious mind to not be anxious, because all the body knows is anxiety, and all the body knows is anxious feelings, and all the knock-on effect of anxiety is like poor immune system, poor health, disease, depression, sleep problems, eating problems, lack of self-care, and it has a huge knock-on effect with the way we live our life. And I always say to my clients, your external reality is your internal reality. So what's going on internally is rejected out and progress out into your external life. You start to really work within, then your life on the external will shift. So it's not about changing the outside, it's about changing within, changing your thought patterns, changing your beliefs, realizing what you're attached to, what energy you've become attached to. Who are you? You know, questioning your identity. You know, we have this identity of I am this, I like this, I do this, I don't like that. And actually, when we have less identity of grasping to things, you're more likely to allow things to just unfold, and more opportunities will come to you naturally, because we're not setting our ways so much. We just allow things to come and go, and we can pick and choose what we want to do. We all have a choice in this life. So it's about becoming open and expanding your openness and being more open and listening to your body. We're not really told to listen to our body in this world. We're not told to listen to our thoughts and beliefs. And unfortunately, we're programmed subconsciously to live our life the way that the social media tells us to live our life, the way that society tells us to live our life, the way that our upbringing has made us feel and made us be. And actually, it's really about finding who we are and what we want to create. So you have to have a certain amount of identity, and being aware of your values and your beliefs, and really about cultivating that self-awareness of catching yourself when you're saying these self-sabotaging thoughts. A common one is, I am not enough, I am not good enough, I'm unworthy enough, I don't have this, I don't have that. And the process of you saying, I don't have this, I am not worthy, then you will create that. And I hear it with people when they're in pain, and they're saying that they're in pain. And unfortunately, through years and years and years of, the way we're told to feel, told to be, who we surround ourselves with, what we absorb into our subconscious mind, we are programmed and we get wired to be that way. But it's completely possible, because I've done it many, many times, and I've helped my clients through it many, many times with their pain, with their emotional distress, with their finances, with their blocks. A block is what holds you back. And we don't want blocks. We want to dissolve blocks. So it's really about uncreating, undissolving, and using the power of Donna is, and using the power of visualization. And Donna is this, Donna is that, whatever your name is. Just try it. Just, even if you say it out loud or you write it down. And I highly recommend you do it sort of 3 times a day. And you really start to have that conversation with yourself. You're not just saying it mindlessly. Donna is, I don't want to be listened to. No one wants to hear what I have to say. Donna is this, Donna is that. You feel about the energy of that. No one's going to want to listen because it's just so monotone and so boring that it just doesn't help anyone. Or Donna is this, I am this. And it's all about mannerism and with the energy you put into your words. You are that, and expressing yourself, sparking as much emotion as you can, smiling. It's been scientifically proven that when we smile, we release endorphins, we release chemicals in the brain. So even if you feel really depressed and anxious, force yourself to smile and do that with your third person affirmations, and start to really laugh and really start to express who you are, express yourself, because you will spark that emotion, and then that energy will radiate out, and then you will match that thing, and that thing will come. And you don't need to be attached to the how does it work. That's irrelevant. What is relevant is the outcome, and just letting go of the how and letting it come naturally. And I think most people struggle with that whole trust thing of, how can I just sit back and trust? But you not trusting and you having that resistance around, I can't let go, I can't sit down, I can't just trust, it causes more blocks, it causes more boundaries, it causes more restriction. So hopefully this video has helped you today. Hopefully it's helped you think about who you are as a person. It's really about questioning the subconscious mind, who you are, what do you want in your life, what do you want to create, and being aware of your thought processes and your belief system. The belief system holds you back more than you realize. The conclusions we make about things, the attachments that we get stuck in, we want to become detached as much as we can. We want to become free as much as we can. We don't want to be attached to our pain. We don't want to be attached to our emotions. We don't want to identify with our emotions. We don't want to identify with our pain. It's good that we're aware of it. As awareness and attachment is different. It's awareness. Okay, I'm aware of that pain, but I'm not going to attach myself to it. I'm not going to identify with it. I'm just going to allow it to shift and come and go. And you'll find that when you do that, your body will naturally, it will just naturally come and go. Things will come and go. You don't get attached to anything. And it's just easier when you let go of stuff, or you just let be. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully, I would love to know how you got on with doing the third person affirmations. I think it's one of the best law of attraction techniques that I've come across recently in my career, and I've been using it over sort of the last 7 days, and it's created amazing things, and it's really, I love doing it as well. I enjoy doing it, whereas before when I was doing affirmations, I wasn't really particularly enjoying it, that I am this and I am that. It just didn't feel right. It didn't sit right with me. So it's really about listening to your body and listening to what sits right and what is right for you. Not every technique works the same for other people, depending on what resistance you have in your body. And when you start to say that Donna's this and Donna is that, your body starts to naturally believe it, because you can see it happen. So it's more natural and it's easy. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, then you can just click the subscribe button, and if you can hit the bell notification button to be notified when the next video pops up as well. And if you know anyone that could really benefit from sharing videos, benefit from my videos, and please share this video to them if you know someone that's struggling with mindset. And just to let you know, the doors are open for my self-mastery programs. So I do lots of self-mastery programs in depression, anxiety, pain, emotional trauma, financial trauma, and actually it's all about bringing you into alignment with your goals through a 3-step system. So we use KD, which is kinetic divination. We use yogic methodology and holistic methodology as well. So if you'd like to know more about that, then please send me an email, send me a message. I'd be happy to book in a call with me, and then you can learn more about how you can rewire your mind and your life for success. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye for now.